What's going on, everybody? ClipCase74 back at it again. So, last night was just a pretty rough night for the Los Angeles Clippers. So, pretty much the reasoning is both the Clippers and the Cavs struggle at three-point shooting, but the Clippers just couldn't make their shots. I mean, it was just a pretty bad night for the Clippers in my opinion. And the Cavs, they just had their nights. I mean, you got Evan Mobley, you got Jared Allen. Like, it's pretty much impossible to really score in the paint when you have those two as your front court, especially when Evan Mobley could really move his feet pretty quick to pretty much guard the point guard, especially when Reggie Jackson tried to score. Evan Mobley was moving his feet pretty quick. Um, and he was staying right in front of Reggie Jackson. Cleveland got a talented big man in Evan Mobley. All I just have to say, I mean, he's at least gonna be like a star because due to his quickness he has, that's just off the charts. And they also got Jared Allen, who pretty much didn't really show too much offense, but his defense was there. Hey, maybe he could be a future Clipper. No, I'm joking, but for real though, I mean, other than that, I mean, the Clippers just struggle at three-point shooting. I mean, Reggie Jackson actually did, he kind of stepped up a bit, but he definitely could improve on efficiency, like, and also, Nicholas Batum was starting to, get his rhythm back, and then Marcus Morris turns out he was out from a knee injury, that's good. Just keep resting Marcus Morris, make sure he heals that knee, and make sure he gets to 100%. Um, Paul George kind of struggled in terms of scoring. Luke Kennard was pretty quiet, but again, everybody else didn't really have their night. So it's hard to blame anybody on the Clippers. Just pretty much they just didn't have their night. That's all I kind of pretty much got to say about the Clippers. But the Cavs got a pretty good squad. Like they got two big men, and they got Colin Sexton who was actually scoring on us. So in my opinion, I don't think the Clippers should panic. It was just one really rough night. So let's just break down the losses the Clippers had. So the Clippers lost to the Golden State Warriors, which was a really close game. The Memphis Grizzlies, I mean, it was kind of somewhat disappointing. Ty Lue could have started putting like players like Jay Scrub or Brandon Boston in because Luke Kennard just didn't have his second half. And this one, there's not really that Ty Lue could pretty much had done in this game. I mean, because Jay Scrub was pretty much, he was not even in his uniform. So, but again, but I guess I noticed that, some other players. I mean, last game, I think it was the Blazers. I think Emir Coffey was not even in his warm up suit. So I mean, so again, but we'll see what happens. Tomorrow against the Portland Trail Blazers. So again, we just need to get our rhythm together. I mean, there's nothing really much I can really say. I mean, it's hard to just blame anybody in the Clippers versus Cavs game. So that'll just wrap up this video.